Good morning guys, welcome to another video. As you can see, catch up with me next to this sort of Loch Marina area, not far from home. Come out today, I've just got perhaps an hour and a half, somewhere around there before it starts raining. Don't fancy a soaking this morning. I just thought I'd nip out, see if we could winkle some chub out off the top. Now, I'll start up at this area first, see a chub cruising about by that cover over there. And he did actually take one bit of bread, but now he's disappeared. A lot of ducks about as well, which I'm trying to avoid. But nothing, as I say, he's taken that one, but nothing since. We'll keep flicking a few bits of crust in. If not, we're going to have a go down below the weir, although my favourite peg, just down below the weir, there's a swan in it at the moment. So that's not going to be much good either, currently. But we'll stick it out here for perhaps 10 minutes, just see if we can get this chub that was here. Perhaps we can get him interested a little bit more again. Just a little bit of flow here. Not too much. The wind's blowing that way, not against the flow, so it's sort of, oh dear, the ducks are onto us. I thought I'd got away with it. We'll let that bit go through. At least these three ducks haven't noticed. If that goes through without problem, without being chubbed, then we'll get off down there. Yeah, Chub has just come up and just nuzzled that. Only a little one though. And another one. And you can see that bit of bread over there. It's just, and another one. They're swirling at it and they're not taking it. Oh, that's quite a decent one. Yeah, there's a few chub over there. Yeah, just cruising about below the surface. Oh, there you go, he took it. Spat a bit of it out, but he took it. I want to put a bit more in, but these ducks have proved a big problem, I think. Hopefully they'll go out of eye line. Their eye line, I should say. Hopefully they'll go off down through those black buoys there. And get a bit more crust in. Yeah, there are definitely some chub there. Those ducks are just hanging about. As soon as I flick any more in, they're going to be over here like a shot. Perhaps we'll just break the rod out. That might be the easiest thing, mightn't it? Just break the rod out and see if we can catch one of these chub. I don't think casting this out should bring the ducks over here. Yeah, they're cruising about under the surface. There's a couple of better looking ones and a couple that don't look particularly big at all. We're probably only going to get one out before they spook. Well, let's have a crack. I've got my Drennan twin tip duo 12-foot £1.5 rod here. Just a little controller float on there as well. £4 chameleon all the way through. Bit of Neville's bread to throw in, and a bit of Warburton's to put on the hook. I've got a Nash bread bowl on there anyway, just keep the bread on nicely. We'll fling a bit over. Those ducks are actually they're gone now. Let's put a bit of this on anyway. Oh, they're still over there. They're cruising. Right, we'll get a bit of this on. Oh, flick it over there. Hopefully not get it in the tree. Really supposed to fish from here, but if I get out of the way of any boats, if they turn up wanting more up, then I'm sure we'll be fine. Right, that's perfect. Cool, an inquiry already. There we go. We're in. Oh, he come to that straight away. Oh, that's annoying. He wasn't very big, so not the end of the world, but yeah, straight up and sucked it in. It looked about £1, to be fair. So yeah, not the end of the world, but can you believe it? First cast we've had to take. Nah, they're not having it. Not having it. We had that one chance. It wasn't a particularly big fish. We missed it. I think they've wised up. They weren't very keen in the first place, to be honest. They're certainly wised up a bit now. Right, we're going to have a look further downstream, see how we get on down there. So guys, first time I've fished in here this year. Mostly because it's often been really foamy like this. Still very, very foamy, this river. Let's see if the chub are there and see if they can... yes, we're getting takes already, so I think probably worth a cast. Yeah, they're up here already, look. Now this swim, I'm sure your regular viewers will recognise. Fishing here fairly regularly in the summer, or have done. There's usually a few chub in there willing to take a bit of bread off the top, and certainly are at the moment. We'll get the net out as well. But I found in this swim there's no advantage to feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. They're here and they're taking a bait. You'll catch one and that'll be that. Right. Now we'll warm the Crocs just for this swim, so if you get in the water, blimey, that's not very warm. There we go. Well, it's not going very well today, is it? Hopefully we'll get another chance, but that might be that. I have no idea I missed that. Oh, they're still taking, so that's good. It's very weird. Look like they're taking with confidence here. No idea I missed that one. Right, let's try again. A little bit further out than that. There we go, that's got hook already. There we go. Just wait a few seconds then. I don't think it's very big. But we're in. Oh, it's not a bad one. Come right under my feet. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought he was. Well, we upped him quite a long way up the swim, so hopefully we can get another one. Cracking. Got him. Oh, he's not a bad one. Great condition. Yeah, he's a decent fish actually. I'll have a look at him over the net. What about that? Cracking. Beautiful condition as well. Lovely plump summer fish. Fantastic. Right. Can we winkle another one out? We took him very high up here, so the others a bit further downstream might not realise what's going on. We'll keep him just up here in the net. And as I say, we'll see if we can... Ooh, try not to fall over, that'd be a good one. We'll see if we can winkle another one out. I say it's usually one and out in here, my experience, but we'll find out. Yep, that bit of bread's just gone all the way through. Often the case in here. They're just they're onto you straight away. As soon as you catch one, such a small pod of fish, although can be as many as sort of 10 in, 12 in here I've seen in the past. But as soon as you have one, it's just a small piece of water. They're gone. It looks like they're gone. Well, certainly not ideal for doing this today. Got a right facer of a wind. The thing that's in our favour though is the fact that there's all these trees in front of us, but stood up here it's a bit windy. Not sure I'm going to be able to get this spread out very far, even with a catapult. It's quite gusty though, perhaps we can fire it out between the gusts. Oh, I see a chub. There's one just over there. It's half decent fish. Just cruising under the surface. I'm sure we can get a bait to him. Not like that. Oh, there's a couple more there as well. There's 1, 2, 3. A couple of smallish ones and a bigger one. God, it's wind. Just firing this bread out, it's just stalling and coming back at me. Now you might be thinking why you stood up there skylining your pillock. I've got a load of cover behind me. But the only tree and bush in the field is right behind me. So I'm not actually skylining. Oh, here's a nice one here. Ooh, oh, I just had a drive-by. Little one. Just left it alone. Ooh, another one. And he's left it alone. They're not in the mood, are they, today? Oh, he took that bit straight away. I reckon I'm going to get down here and secrete myself down. So we can't fish from here. We've seen that there's a few here. I think it's worth getting down there quietly. Yeah, that one had rejected one bit and then came up immediately and took another bit. As soon as it hit the water. He wasn't particularly big. There's several fish around. Looks like they're about a pound. This one looks about 2.5 pounds, 3 pound. They're still ignoring a lot of this bread. Swirling at that look down there, that's got taken. We'll flick this upstream. Hopefully pull them up a bit. That's better. It's quite a favourite spot this for chub. They like to hang about in this just sort of bottleneck here. Having fished this stretch quite a lot in the past, you kind of get a feel for where the fish want to be. This is one of the places they do like to hang out, these chub. Yeah, they're off downstream with it, look. Certainly can't hook them from here. Never get them in. Yeah, moved off down there where it's impossible to fish from this bank. We're right in here. Unless it's different fish and these fish are still here. I can't see so well from down here. Perhaps these fish are still here and that's some different fish. These fish are just letting it go by. But whatever, I don't think it's worth a cast in here. They're just not taking it often enough. It's quite a good vantage point here. Not exactly a great place to fish from. But it's a good vantage point. You can see this spread go all the way downstream. Although there's a swan down there. So I'm not sure we're going to do too good much further downstream. Let's have a move a bit further down. Chase these bits of bread downstream. Ooh, hello, right down there, look, by those reeds. Yeah, there's certainly some takes going on down there. We'll get on further down. It's a bit more confident. Takes going on. Leapfrog this swan. Hopefully he won't follow us. If he does, I'll have to feed him in the edge, but I don't think he's supposed to feed swans and ducks and that, white bread. I don't think it's very good for them. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but apparently it's not very good for them. Well, one or two takes and then the bread's going through. I've been very, very careful how I've got down here. I've been very quiet. But as soon as it started, it stopped. It's gone right through. Ah, it's just got... No, so I had a go at it. And again. And that next swim down there, it's still there though. It's gone now. It's chasing these fish off downstream. Sure we could get a bit more bread in, but if I do, this swan's going to be all over us. There we go. Wonder if it is worth a cast from this swim here. A bit further down, but both bits have just got taken. We'll have a cast. I don't think baiting that's going to do any good. They're just all over the place, these fish. Right. We'll drift a bit down to them. There is a swim right where they are, but they're so spooky today, these fish. I don't want to risk going down there. As I say, we can always go along if we need to. If we get snagged up, we can go and get them out. They're just, as I say, they're just so spooky. I don't want to risk going down there and spooking them, because they just had a quick look where they are. It's right in front of a swim. I think if we go to that swim, they're going to be gone. Just took something else as well then off the top. It's good having that 10-pin controller. It's really helps. Blimey, it's gone. There we go. Well, I was waiting for it to go down there. And it's gone. I can't believe it. Just saw a pair of white lips come up and take it. Clearly those fish that were taken here earlier, it's right in this stream of weed. Ah, damn me. I can't believe that. Certainly down there looked taken. This one come and took right in here. God. And he's just thrown the hook in that stream of weed. Not the best day today, are we? Oh dear. Totally out of the blue. I think I need to do something with this setup. Perhaps we need a bigger hook or something. I've got a size 8 on here. With this Nash bread bomb, I'm wondering if perhaps I should have put a 6 on. I don't have any with me though, so I can't change it up. Well, that was a big surprise. But the good thing is they're taking down there. Quite readily at the moment. So that's great. So, I'll get this further down. Yeah, it's right there. That fish took that. I'm sure we're going to get a take further down. They're really, really taking down there. They're taking all sorts of everything. I've not thrown any bed in for a few minutes. This is swans right here. And they've been taking other stuff off the top as well. Right. Anywhere there, I reckon. There you go. Got it. Right. That feels a decent fish. Of course, trying to get over there in that tree. Oh, I think we need to get down here a bit. Make a bit of line on him. Yeah, he's trying to get into that tree. There's no monster. he can keep his head up out of this stream of weed. You've got a chance of getting him in. And that's quite a long way up the swim as well, so we might even get a chance to get another one. Come on. I say no monster at all, but he's a nice fish. Got him. Fab. We might be able to get another one as well, yeah. Let's give him a minute in there. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was actually. Also, I've put a bit of bait in, but I can't. The swans around. Well, I'll have a quick look at this fish. Another cracking fish. Chunky fish for summer. Cracking condition for summer. Right. Wonderful. We'll get him back. Down there. We'll keep him in the net. As I say, I reckon. Oh, we've got a chance of another bite in here. Often free line down here. But I set this up because I might do a bit of it on the wire as well. And obviously it's a lot bigger river, just to give me a bit of casting weight more than anything. I've got this 10-pin controller float, surface controller from Drennan. Just stop that between a couple of big gripper stops. And the Nash bread bombs there, which is just a line where we're battling that chub. So yeah, very simple. I'm straight through to this hook. Just got a Nash bread bomb on here, and so that controller fixed between two float stops. Just means I can change the length of the hook link, or the effective length of the hook link. I haven't actually got a hook link as such. But the effective length between the controller and the hook I can change very easily, very quickly, just by sliding those gripper stops. Right, I reckon, as I say, I reckon we've got a chance of another one in here. It's nice to have that controller float as well, just to be able to check the line against it without moving the bait if I'm careful. Right, anywhere down there, I reckon. Somewhere there. Well, that's got a long way down. I'm surprised because they did take some bread after we caught this one. It's got a long way down. Oh, I think I need to bring that back. I think we've probably had it in here. I can't even put any more bread in because as soon as I do, this one's going to be all over me, just hanging about, eyeing me up. I think bringing this back across the top of these chub is not going to have done it any good at all. We'll have one more run through. I think then we'll call it here. We've got one more swim we can try just along there. Just around the corner there. Well, it would appear that no sooner as it started, it stopped. I certainly struggled to fish here anyway, to be honest. All this reeds on the inside. We'll put a few more bits in. Perhaps maybe get taken a bit further down. There's a swim a bit further down we could fish. But yeah, as I said, there's a few bits of bread getting taken in here and it's just stopped. Story of the day, really. Sort of a bit interested, but not really. We found one or two fish that have been, haven't we? But it really has been one or two fish. I've had far, far more fish rejecting the baits than actually taking them. Yep, that's it. I'm going to call it a day. It's been very enjoyable though. I've really, really enjoyed that. It's been, I was going to say tough. Not tough. It's not been tough, but it's been tricky fishing. They've been very cagey, but we ended up having a couple off the top. And yeah, been rejected by many, many, many more. They're really, really fun, in a funny mood today. But this river, it's very, very clear. I mean, it's about 5 foot deep here. I can see the bottom without polarizing glasses on. You know, it never really fishes in these conditions. About the only way you can get the fish going is to take them off the top like that. So yeah, very happy with that. Very happy with a couple of fish, a couple of decent fish in beautiful summer condition as well. Now, I'm going to be out later on in the week Got a few things on, got a guiding session on, but more details of that as and when it's done. And I'm out to do a bit of fishing myself again on the Y later on in the week. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines when you get out there yourself. As I say, thank you very much for watching. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support, and I'll see you all again very soon.